Hi guys, here's Hu again from Lugano, Switzerland, and I have honored to meet Robert Steven. I came to know that he was coming to Italy for some courses, some very intensive retreats about energy and hypnosis. So I just managed to meet him.
Oh,
good day.
Thank you.
Thank you very
nice
much.
to meet
My
you.
pleasure and
Nice
my
to meet
honor.
you.
And we would like to ask you some questions.
Sure,
Obviously.
my pleasure.
Thank you. I have got some questions coming in. People are just asking about the energy concept, energy cultivation and preserving energy, and how to apply this energy in your daily life. Because we in Europe and the whole world, especially since COVID-19, life has become very stressful.
Right.
A lot of
Exactly.
anxiety, and it's like reset up of our lives. So we would like to just show some light on this aspect.
Yes, exactly. Yes. You know, in our daily life here, in the modern life, especially in the big city, for instance, every day we are so stressed, we are depressed with all the problem, especially just like you mentioned during the COVID time, we couldn't go out, we couldn't, engage in the social life with friends, we couldn't go to our office to work.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of a very depressed, and then we didn't know how long it will be, and then so this kind of all the depression, all the problem, it will cause a kind of mental disturbance.
Yeah.
Okay, it disturbs our nervous system, especially our autonomic nervous system, specifically the sympathetic nerve, because when we are getting pressure, and then our sympathetic nerve is getting more and more tense, we are more and more alert, and then in a certain extent, then we will, our mind, our consciousness will be shut down in such a way that we lost the social engagement. Then problem coming, okay?
Yeah.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
And then we start to have, we lost our appetite, we do not know what to go out, we become more emotional, we become more sensitive for some problem, and then it might be many problem coming out. And then if you do not handle it well, then physical problem come, and then it can lead to a psychosomatic problem, okay? So by using the energy, cultivating energy through the breathing technique, we can utilize this energy for the self-healing. We can reset our body system. We can rebalance our body system, like the hormonal, the immunity system, and then even we can control our mind to to balance our autonomic system. So it is a very interesting and very powerful concept that we can use in our daily life for many reasons.
Very interesting. What about cultivating divine masculine energy for creation, and how do you say, the vital energy, and the feminine divine energies, not only the sexual life but also like longevity, or good standards of life?
Yes.
Because there's a very critical question going on in these days, that masculinity is in a threat. So how can you just recultivate and just
exactly,
or help students to improve their concentration, topic of stress management as well, and panic attacks?
Right. Yeah, you are right, because I have been practicing a different energy technique from different ancient alchemy and ancient school, mainly China. So I have been practicing different chi energy from China. For instance, I'm practicing the meridian, we call it the microcosmos. I don't know, maybe you have heard about that. So the microcosmos is how you connect your meridians, because our body, we have all the meridians that control physical, even our mind, and it's very powerful. And then I'm practicing the Wuqi
Wuqi.
energy is also very powerful, and also the Taoism concept, and then also I also learned the ancient alchemy from the Javanese. So then I found that every tradition have their own technique, like India, for instance, the Tantra, the Yoga, they are all talking about energy. They are talking about breathing, and then I combine all these things to use in our daily life, as you mentioned, let's say about sexuality, for instance. I mean, in our body, sexuality is also a life force.
That's right.
And then from some reason, especially for the young people, for instance, they are wasting a lot of this vital energy.
Yeah.
I give you an example. Let's say in sexuality, for instance, our body will create all the best essence, all the best element in our body for reproduction. They say for men, the sperm, they say. There's the essence. In Chinese, we call it the qing. Qing is the essence where all the best element, all the best essence, all the best things in our body is put it all there
To create a life.
to create a new generation.
New generation, yeah.
Because it is a human instinct to create the best next generation. So all the things there, it's there. And then can we imagine that our body, we create millions of that sperm, and then only one will succeed to create the next generation. So you can imagine how many vital energy in that small drops. But we are talking about regeneration. But imagine that if we are not making that we are not making baby, okay? So we are wasting this energy, okay? So in this case, it is interesting topic. I just mentioned it a bit. So in my technique, I will teach people how to save this energy, not to waste it, but to transform this energy. Yes, to transform this qing,
Yeah.
this essence into energy. So in Chinese we call it qing qi shen. So from this qing, okay, qing is the essence, the sperm, all this thing, and then transfer into energy, the qi, and then if you upgrade the qi to a higher level, it becomes shen. Shen becomes spiritual, and then you can use the energy for a higher level, higher purpose. Then what you can get in a higher purpose is you can have a better intuition. You can have a stronger spiritual vision. So it is very powerful for this.
It's nothing to do with vulgarity or any offenses. It's just an art, let's say an art. Can we say it? Consciousness?
Yes.
It's a way of consciousness?
Yes, it's not only for pleasure, but of course, I mean, we all have the right to have the pleasure, but we cannot waste our vital energy.
No.
So it's not only for men, only for women also. The same thing for your ovum. So all the best thing, every month, they produce one ovum. It means that all the good energy, got its essence, it is in one piece. So if you are not fertilized, it's wasted through the menstruation, for instance. So in my technique, I will teach you how to save this energy. So it's not only wasting, but you can also transform if you are not fertilized. So you can transform the essence of the ovum to become an energy.
Oh, that's interesting.
So this is
yeah. That's just so hidden or forgotten.
Right, right. Right. So this I can teach. I mean I know the technique how to do this. Yes.
Can you also help people with stress management and panic attacks and studies like students, because they're just asking me a lot about concentration, and because we are very goal orientated in this life. So there's lots of stress as well, anxiety, panic attacks, and
Of
so
course.
on. Even in young people now. So how can you help them?
Of course, I mean, especially with the breathing technique.
Yeah.
So through the breathing technique I'm teaching, it is not only cultivating energy, but we can also to control our mind,
Yeah.
especially our autonomic nervous system,
Yeah.
to rebalance it.
Yeah.
And through this rebalancing, we can solve a lot of problem. Let's say, for instance, the polyvagal concept. I don't know if you have heard about that. So it can help to solve a lot of psychosomatic problem, anxiety, depressions, insomnia, what else? Procrastinations, sexual disorder,
Eating
and
disorder.
eating disorder.
loss.
Yes. And then maybe for the young people, they can use it also for develop more concentration, more focus, more mindfulness. And then for those people who are doing meditation, you can also use it for better practice for the mindfulness meditation.
Yeah.
So the breathing technique I'm teaching is really powerful for all this to cope all this problem. Yes.
That's very interesting. I hope really to see you very soon in other countries of Europe, such as Switzerland and Italy, France. And I thank you very, very much. And pleased to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.